and all my guardians and elders of this Gardanibagh ground. We are protesting against the government for more than 17 days. But this government, this insensible government is not considering us. But we will not let down. We will fight, we will protest against the government till the last breath of our life. We have decided. And finally, we had also decided that during the session, during this monsoon session of the, we are going to sacrifice our lives just in front of the Vidhan Mandal. This is quite difficult. This is illegal. But we will fight against the government. We will fight against this, the wrong rule of law what's running in the government schools of Bihar. What we are demanding? We are demanding the Constitution of India. We are demanding our advertisements. What was in our advertisements? My dear journalists here, my dear friends, and all my elders of the Gardanibagh grounds, we are demanding our advertisements. This was the year of the 2019, when the government has published the advertisement number PR 373/2019. And in the advertisement of the teacher selection, teacher recruitment advertisement, there was a selection procedure clearly mentioned inside the advertisement. On the basis of that advertisement, we had submitted our form. On the basis of that advertisement, we had deposited ₹500, and finally, we had sacrificed our precious 3 years of life on the basis of that advertisement. Just after the declaration of result, we got selected in the merit list, and finally the government has decided that merit equal to not merit. It's a totally illegal, and that's why we are protesting against the government that you cannot say that merit equal to not merit. Merit cannot be equal to the not merit. Merit is merit and non-merit is merit. Merit means who has completed. The merit who has succeeded the examination, and not merit the candidate who failed the examination. That's the difference between merit and not merit. We are demanding that why there is an offline teacher selection process in a Bihar. If there is a online, everything is online. If we take the example of public distribution system, this is online. Aadhaar system, this is online. Manrega, online. Vridhavastha pension, online. Banking system, online. Everything is online. Then why this teacher recruitment process in our state will be offline? Everything I'm talking about. Everything is online, then why the teacher recruitment process will be offline? This is my question to the government, and that's why we are protesting here for more than 17 days, and we will protest to the last breath of our life. And finally, that we are going to sacrifice our lives just in front of the Vidhan Mandal during the session. This we have decided, and no one can stop us. So this was talking about the online and offline selection process of the teacher recruitment in Bihar. If you will see, if we will look into the selection process, the teacher selection process all over the country, there is a competitive examination, and the basis of that, there is a teacher selection process. In every state, in the Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya and the Kendriya Vidyalaya, everywhere there is a competitive examination to select the best teacher. But what is in Bihar? There is an offline process. On the basis of degree, you can get selected as a teacher in the government of Bihar. And who know? Everyone knows that what is the true and false of the degrees in Bihar. There is a fake degree. There is a bunch of a fake degree. You can purchase a degree within 1 or 2 days. on the basis of money. This is the reality of the degree. What is the quality? What is the quality? That's why I'm protesting against the government for more than 70 days that degree without Naukri power is not the good job. You will have to take a recruitment. You will have to take a competitive examination to select the best teacher. And this our advertisement. When there was R.K. Mahajan was the additional chief secretary of the education department, he had published this advertisement number PR 373 of 2019. And in the advertisement, there was clearly mentioned that there will be a selection procedure, and on the basis of the examination, teacher will be selected. And that's why we have submitted our form. And if we are selected, we have been selected, then why there is a word from the Honorable Minister of Education that merit equal to not merit, and that's why we are protesting against the government. This is our next. The next point that everyone know, a couple of months ago, approximately a month ago, there was a viral by Sonu. Everyone know the matter of Sonu, that what the Sonu was demanding. Sonu was demanding from the Honorable Chief Minister that I don't want to study in the government school because there is an incompetent teacher in the government school. I want to take admission in the private school. This was the demand of the Sonu from the Honorable Chief Minister. And everyone, including the former Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. Sushil Kumar Modi, had offered that Mr. Sonu, I will pay your fees in a private school, but I want to request Mr. Honorable former Deputy Chief Minister that you were the Deputy Chief Minister for more than 15 years, and if in the Bihar there is a wrong situation, there is a bad situation of the government school, who is responsible for that? You are responsible for that, the government is responsible for that, the teacher is responsible for that, and teacher recruitment policy is responsible for that, for the bad situation in the government school. And that's why Sonu didn't want to take the admission in the government school. Now finally, Sonu is in quota. In Anil, because I'm a product of a quota. I'm a former student of the NIT Jamshedpur, and I had taken coaching classes in a quota. I know very well about the quota. Now the Sonu is studying in an LN quota. LN is a very prestigious coaching in a quota. But there is not one Sonu in Bihar. I have spoken several times that there are more than a crore Sonu in the Bihar. Who will think about that Sonu? That we are protesting for more than 70 days for that Sonu. That if you want to give justice to the Sonu, you will have to give justice to all the Sonus of this Bihar, and for that you will have to improve the situation of the government school. That's why we are protesting against the government for more than 7 years. And there is not one Sonu. There is not one Sonu. There are more than 1 crore not, 2 crore not. I think there is more than 4 crore Sonus in this state. In this state. And what you are doing? You are recruiting a mentally disabled teacher for a school. This is the bad situation. And that's why in a school, what is the need of a school? In a school, there are 3 points. Number 1, there is a need of an infrastructure, building, something, etc., classroom. The second point, the essential part of the school, is the recruitment of the best teacher, and third point is the management. The second point, people will not select the best teacher. How will you assume there will be the best situation, that there will be the best management in the government school? There will not be a management without the best teacher. If we want to improve the situation of the government school of the Bihar, we will have to select the best teacher, and that's why we are protesting against the government for more than 7 years. Now my final point. This is not only a matter of the Sonu. This is not only the matter of the Sonu. I have spoken several times. Everywhere, for more than 6,000 to 7,000 schools, there is not a teacher. There is not even a single teacher. How you are running the schools without a teacher? And how you are distributing a certificate without a teacher? This is totally illegal, and that's why we are protesting against the government to improve the situation, to recruit a best teacher as soon as possible. That we are requesting a government, and especially to our Honorable Chief Minister of Bihar, Mr. Nitish Kumar. So this is one of the important factors that if you want to improve the situation of the Bihar, you will have to select the best teacher. We are the teacher. We are the teacher. We create the destiny of the society. We create the destiny of this state. We create the destiny of this India. We create the destiny of this world. And how can any teacher be a mentally disabled? We create doctors, we create engineers, we create journalists, we create IAS, IPS, we create even a leader. How any teacher, how any creator can be a mentally disabled? That's why we are protesting against the government for more than this. This is our demand. This is our demand. Teacher cannot be a mentally disabled. If teacher will be a mentally disabled, if teacher will be unpad, jahil bad dimag. Because basically I am from the Bihar. This is my homeland, and this is a very popular word in my village. The unpad, jahil bad dimag. That's why talking about the mentally disabled. Mansik Viklang means mentally disabled. Mentally disabled. So if there will be a teacher, this is the responsibility of the teacher to create the society, to save this society in a right form. On the basis of a great teacher, India can become a great. If you want to become, if you want to make this Bihar a number one in India, there is only one point, and that is the teachers can make this, the India, Bihar will be a number one in this state, in this country. The teacher is responsible for that. And that's why there is a need of a quality education, there is a need of a quality teacher in Bihar. On the basis of the degree, you cannot select the best teacher. If you want to select the best teacher, there is a need of a competitive examination, and that's why we are protesting as a government. And we are demanding that there must be a competitive examination to select the best teacher. And everyone knows, my dear friends, in the government school, there is a notice has been issued from the Sachivalaya, Secretariat, that journalist is not allowed in the government school. The notice, the order, office order has been issued by the Secretariat, the Director, Secondary Education, including the Director, Primary Education, that journalists are not allowed in the campus of the government school. Why this possible? Why this is? This is because of the bad quality of the teacher. You know very well about that. If the journalist will enter inside the campus, everything will be open. If your teacher will open a mouth, everything will open. That what is the reality of a data teacher? The teacher have no knowledge of a simple words like the admission and the headmaster. How can you say that he is a teacher? This is a major point. This is a major point. So my dear friends, we will definitely win, and no one can defeat us, because we are demanding a constitution of India. We are demanding the rule of law. We are demanding the establishment of the constitution of the Baba Sahib Ambedkar. We are demanding to establish the house of the Mahatma Gandhi. No one can defeat us. This is a democracy. This is not a dictatorship, and we have a right to protest against the government anywhere in the state. No one can stop us, no one can stop us, no one can stop us. And that's why we are protesting here, and during the session, we have already declared that during the session, we will protest just in front of the Bihar Vidhan Sabha, and also we will sacrifice our life if government will not roll back this law that merit equal to not merit. Government have to issue a later that there will be a competitive examination to select the best teacher. Government have to take it. So that's why I'm requesting to all my friends across all the 38 districts in our state. That this protest against the government, this protest will improve the education system in Bihar. We are not going to stop. We are not going to stop till we achieve our goal. Government has to accept we are right and merit is not equal to not merit. Merit is merit and not merit is not merit. Education department is not a department to offer a job. If you want to offer a job, you will have to offer the job of the teacher to the best teacher. The education department is not a job point. Education department is not a job point. If anybody has to take a job of a teacher, he will have to be a very good teacher. He will have to be a very good knowledgeable person. And thereafter, anybody can become a teacher of any common school. Government has to think about that. That this is not only a job giving criteria, but you are going to recruit a teacher and everything is in the hand of the teacher. The development of the state, the development of the society, and finally the development of this India as well as the development of the world. Everything is in the hand of the teacher, and how you can select the mentally disabled teacher for this society. This is do and die for us, and we are not going to let down. We will fight till our last breath, and my dear friends, I'm requesting all my candidates all across the 38 districts that you will have to come during the session, during this monsoon session of the Bihar Vidhan Sabha, and we will protest against the government just in front of the Bihar Vidhan Sabha. And if there will be any, we will sacrifice our life, but we will not let down, and definitely we will win, because we want a rule of law, we want a quality education, we want a Dr. Ambedkar, we want Mahatma Gandhi. This is democracy, and no one can stop us. Thank you very much.